Hello guys, Philly Pipe Smoker here. Take two. Did a 12 minute video. I have no idea where the hell it is on my computer or within my iMovie. Anyway, today I'm smoking my new Peterson Royal Irish Roeselare. I did a quick slideshow of this thing early on, but just to kind of give you an idea what it looks like. Nice stainless steel band, sterling silver band, I'm sorry. Some nice bird's eye. Pretty pretty thin pipe overall. Maybe a group 3 plus, maybe group 4. I always have trouble when I'm going to order a pipe online because no matter how good the measurements are or the photographs, in my brain I can't get what size it's going to be when it got here. And quite frankly, when it came, when I opened it for Christmas, I was a little disappointed because I thought it was a little bit too small. But it holds almost 2 flakes of the Peter Heinrich Royal Dark Strong, in the bowl, which gives me about an hour and 15 to an hour and a half smoke. So I really can't complain too much. It's actually a very nice pipe. It's got kind of the system. Some of the websites said it had a system. It's a system pipe. Some said it's not. If you're not familiar with a system pipe, typically they're bent, and they have a big chamber, and then a hole's drilled to go into the bowl on top of the chamber, and that chamber collects some moisture and tar and nicotine, whatever the smoke contains, and you have to clean it out regularly, otherwise you're going to get a bitter tasting pipe. when I check this out, the tenon of the stem only goes into about there, but it's drilled out all the way to there, the size of the tenon. So there's a big chamber in there that's, I guess you could call it a system pipe. So I guess maybe that's why some people are confused. There would be no other reason for it other than to provide an area for that to collect. Pretty stem. It's just it was a carbonized bowl, probably the first pipe I've purchased in a long time with a carbonized bowl. And so really from the first smoke on, it's been a champ. I mean, you didn't have to break it in. And typically, I'm not a big fan of the carbonized bowls, but this was really good. I will say, Boswell's, J.M. Boswell's. I purchased a pipe from them probably a couple of years ago now, and it also came with a treatment inside the bowl. And that son of a gun, I don't know what the heck he did, but there's no break-in. There was no break-in to it. It was sweet from the very beginning. You didn't get the kind of the burnt briar, burnt wood taste that you sometimes get with a new pipe. So kudos to JM. It's some sort of proprietary coating that he puts in there. You know, back in the day, back in the 70s, we used to take honey and put it in there. Whiskey, it's a combination of whiskey and honey, just kind of coat the bowl. I don't know, but this one smokes really well. Excuse me while I light it again. And now the reason for the video. I have made a resolution that I will purchase 0 tobacco in 2014. None. I don't care if I go on a website and they have 4 tins of the Peter Heinrich Dark Strong. I don't care if they have Stonehaven. I'm not going to do it. Reason being, if you go back to my cellar video back from June, July of last year, what was on the table was just a representation of what I have in my cellar. What I mean by that is some of the tins, example 2011 Christmas cheer, at that time I think I had 10 tins. Which was extreme. I don't have that of anything else. Usually doubles, maybe triples. Um, and I only get to smoke 4, 5, 6 bowls a week. 2 one day if I'm extremely lucky. Because I smoke a flake and it takes an hour and a half for one bowl. So it's not just fill in the bowl and 15, 20 minutes later you can go do something else and then come back and have another bowl. This is you're dedicating yourself to an hour and a half smoke. This one's going to be probably an hour and 15 minutes with 2 flakes. So there's no way I could smoke all that tobacco before my life ends. So I'll set it to be about 100. And I really, really enjoy cellaring tobaccos because they really do change. They really do become more complex, more mellow. If that's possible, it does both. A lot of the tobaccos, and I like the dark twist from Mac Baren's, but it bites me when it's fresh. So I had bought a pound of that, and maybe 2011, and I pulled some out as I did the Peter Stokkebye Bullseye Flake. Now that Bullseye Flake is almost black. In fact, I thought I might have had it out here, but I don't. It's almost turned all black, and it's really deepened in flavor and mellowed, and that also bites me when it's new and does not now. So, but even with that, and even if I bought something in 2014, I'm not going to smoke it right away. I'm going to put it in the cellar. So I'm not going to buy anything. I certainly hope I can do that. I'm certainly going to try. Last year I sold off I was counting them up the other day. I sold off about 30 of my pipes last year. And I see all these great collections. Guy Witherspoon has a fantastic collection. That guy, you could smoke a different pipe every day, I think, for 6 months and never smoke the same one twice. A lot of you guys are amassing really fantastic, and kudos to you. For some reason, I'm at a point in my life where I want to simplify things and I want to pare down, and I don't want so much stuff. And it's been going on for a while, and I've kind of gotten rid of a lot of stuff. And that was part of my emphasis, I think, part of my reasoning for getting rid of some of those pipes. I think I only have maybe a dozen pipes now, including corn cobs. So I really, really pared down. I wasn't smoking them. They were sitting in a box, sitting in a case. So I may pick up 1 or 2 pipes this year, but I'm going to try not to buy any tobacco. So other than that, this weather has been just absolutely crazy. Southeastern Pennsylvania. Last week, 8 inches of snow, as you guys saw. Yesterday was 57. Today it's mid-40s. I guess it's going to be in the 40s, maybe high 30s, 40s, 50s all week. And for January, it's great. Anyway, guys, hope you all have a good rest of the weekend, and all the best.